everybody, welcome back to Just Say Jay, where we hope you come
every day.
Every day. And on today's episode, we have a special guest, a really important person in my life. He taught me a lot of things, how to do hair, how to be gay, and how to understand the life of living in a rainbow.
Oh, I love that. Living
with a
under
beard.
one.
With a beard.
Wait, no beards, please.
And can we get a round of applause for Nate Carden?
Well, thank you.
Yes, oh, for sure.
Well, thank you for
Pleasure to be
being here.
The only beard we want is that beard right there.
And it's available.
Oh. Which I don't know how, because my God, you look so good. Just to be fair. If you dare. So actually, I had something for you. I want you to know, I think that's exactly what I was going to talk about. What's your ideal size? Mine is 8.5, and mine is bigger.
You know, I'm not a size queen. I really am not a size queen.
There's
I'm
one.
not.
I'm not a size queen, but if I'm not gonna lie, I am.
You know, I realize I have a very deep canal.
What? Oh my God. That's a very tight butthole.
And surprisingly, my butthole is still tight.
Have you tried tightening up?
No, it's a bit no. There's a lot of length in my anus cavity. But my anus hole is very tight still.
Oh. So it's like one of those punching balloons. It's tight here, but huge outward.
Oh, I hope not. I
You
was
see
saying,
my butthole? I have a pretty butthole.
Can we talk? I love it. How can you say that? Can we talk about this? So I'd rather have a thick dick in my ass than a skinny one. I feel like it's when it's skinny, it pokes or something.
Okay, yes.
You know?
I am familiar with the poking.
Yeah. I feel like I want to get poked. I want to get hit.
Okay, when it comes to oral sex,
Yeah.
I don't care what size it is.
No,
I'll
right.
give head to
I'd rather
any
be able to get all the way
dick,
down.
You
But
know?
What's the biggest dick you've ever had?
The biggest, oh my God, it was probably, I would say bigger than my wrist, not double my wrist, but bigger than my wrist.
Yeah.
It was a mouthful.
Have you said no to a dick?
And
Sorry, go ahead, finish your thoughts.
kind of, yes. So I tried dating this guy once, many, many years ago. So you know what a summer roll looks like from an Asian restaurant?
Yeah.
Not the spring roll that's
No.
fried and crispy, but the summer roll that's clear and see-through.
Yeah, it's regular clear. Yeah,
A rice roll?
So he looked just
Was he
like
Asian?
that. No, he was
That's
not.
pretty funny.
He was not. That one I had to take a pause.
I said no to one that was like a tall boy can, thickness and length. And
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I'm 17,
What do you want
man.
me to do with that?
I don't want. I'm
What do you want me to
I'm
do
not
with that?
rude.
I'm sorry for you.
Yeah, my
but
vagina's still new.
Yeah.
I'm
You know,
not gonna
I've
kill
never
myself.
had to turn away
I take my mouth
a
around that.
small dick. I've had to turn away this guy,
Turn away
beautiful
both.
black man, so beautiful. He's 8 foot tall.
This is what happens, okay?
8 foot tall.
Or you seem that way. You
Wait,
may-
did you do the Terrence or whatever?
Terrence.
You know what I'm talking about. Sorry, Terrence.
Now I didn't know this podcast was going to be all
No,
about
it
dick.
wasn't.
No, it's
I was
not.
gonna ask you a real question, but then we did this little
It's about
funny
finding
thing.
yourself.
No. So you know that you're a pillar in the community, especially being around here in Indiana.
Yeah.
You are such a big person in a lot of people's
Thanks.
lives. You
What a
are,
compliment.
and you're
You
leaving,
are.
and you're leaving, and we were talking about this earlier. What do you want to leave? What would you like to leave behind and to say to
Your
your
legacy.
people, because you really are someone we
Oh my
all have
gosh,
looked up
you
to.
all make it sound like I'm dying.
No, but you are someone important to this community. So we want to see what you want to leave behind.
What I would like to leave behind is the idea that each and every one of my friends, especially within our community, is valid beyond compare. That you don't need any sort of reassurance that you can do everything on your own, that you are beautiful and talented, that you are worthy of love if that's what you're seeking. You're worthy of power. You're worthy of success. You're worthy of beauty. You're worthy of being bitchy if that's what you want to do. Whatever it is that you want to do, that you can do that. I have, throughout my, life here in our community.
You've lived a life, babe.
I've lived a life.
Many lives.
I've lived many lives. I have lived many lives. And what I have learned is that the thing that I can always fall back on is myself. And is the people that have raised me, my let's say elders, if you will. I have several people in my life that I know helped shape me into an organic and original human being.
You are
You are.
You
You're
are
like,
the
you're
yeah.
such a really cool, beautiful way. You are. You're very distinct. You're you, and I fuck with that.
Yeah.
do.
Me too. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it took a long time to really figure that out.
And you're gonna do it some more.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I love a challenge. I love a new adventure. But back to what you asked. I think that just like when I am away from this space, which again is 4.5 hours away. It's not like
It's not like,
we're
you're-
not going underground or anything like that. But
You did live underground worlds.
well, this is very underground clubs, definitely.
It's gonna be awesome.
But what if I could leave something to like inspire
Yeah.
people with, it is just to be unashamedly or don't be embarrassed to be who you
I
are,
like that.
even if you don't know who that is yet.
Just find it,
Find it. And I do hate the term "fake it till you make it," but it's kind of that, yeah.
It's not faking it. It's just like
It's
gotta
just
figure it
like
out.
you,
But what is fake?
like, well,
To make it in this
If you
world.
didn't mean it to yourself, it's fake.
okay,
But
true.
if you
yeah.
mean it to yourself, you're just figuring it out. That's
Yeah.
not fake. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
figuring
and
it
you
out.
can change
Figuring
your
it out.
persona, you can change your presentation.
Yeah.
I do that on a daily basis. I mean, there are times when you'll see
Change is
me
a
in
beautiful
like,
thing, right?
full glam, full drag, and then there are times that you'll see me and I look like I work at the gas station.
That's never true.
Same.
And
Yeah, I'm
I
mom,
love that.
And then I'm
I
not
love
like
that.
I look like it.
Yeah.
I got the
Um,
mom jeans.
So yeah.
Oh,
and
my mom should not wear mom jeans.
jeans.
So comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're like kind of
Like
flattering.
I look good in it.
I get a lot of compliments on them,
Yeah, you know I look good doing
especially
that-
when they're
doing
cuffed
that
at the
and
bottom just a little bit. Come on. No, just just like being true to yourself, and even like on top of that, challenging yourself just a little bit to go out into the world to present yourself to
It's a
people
really weird word, but I'm proud of you.
and to yourself.
Thank you for challenging. I know that you don't have to say that
Yeah.
to people, but I'm proud of you for going to challenge yourself again.
Thank
Like
you.
that's a
Yeah.
beautiful
Yeah.
fucking thing.
It
And
is.
I mean, you've had a lot here.
Yeah.
And so just go,
Yeah.
fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you
Yeah.
for that. I really am.
Thank you.
I'm so
I
really excited
appreciate
for you.
that. It's terrifying, but it's
But,
so
yeah,
exciting
you're gonna have
at the
best
same time.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
really are.
I'm a Sagittarius, so like it's in my nature to crave adventure
Yeah.
and change and like excitement and new things
Yeah. You're
like
already
that.
so much bigger, you're growing even more. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, I didn't know you were
Appreciate
leaving like that. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, every time I moved,
Yeah.
I was like, I became a better version of myself.
Yeah.
So
And what's funny is like at 42, this is the first time that I am leaving this area.
Yeah.
Like this is where I'm from. I live next door to my parents.
yeah,
I live
that's
next
why-
door to
that's
the
what I'm
house
saying,
that I
it's
grew
wild.
up
It's
in.
like, here you go. You know.
So it is like it feels like a very fresh start, and it feels. Sometimes I think that it feels like something that I should have done a long time ago. However, I don't like to live with any regrets or anything like that. So all of the things that I have experienced and accomplished in my life,
For a reason, you moved the way
they're
you
for a
should.
reason.
Yeah.
I don't. I feel good about all of those things, and there are
I
people
think now you're gonna
in
not
my
fail at all.
past that
You're
I
gonna go
still
fucking kill
wish
it.
very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
What grown up Nate would tell Nate in high school? What advice would you give high school
gosh.
Nate?
She asked me that the other day. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Man.
Like so many things.
So many things.
But,
But I think most importantly, just
Say that.
keep. Yeah, just a day. I remember in high school how afraid I was. I was afraid of everything. I was afraid of my classmates. I was afraid of going to the store. I was afraid of,
afraid to fail.
you know, like, I already felt like a failure, so like that wasn't necessarily a huge thing. But I was just really so afraid of what other people were thinking of me. So the advice or the words of from the mother crone that I would give to high school Nate would first of all be, you are beautiful, and you are talented, and you are unique, and that is gonna suck. Okay? Like,
right.
That's the weird thing about that is like all of these wonderful magical words.
Weird is better later in life.
Yes, it is.
You know?
It totally is. So yeah, my advice would be to just focus on that and let it hurt a little bit,
but not too long.
But not too long. Let it hurt, and then let that hurt the pain.
Because feeling through, you get through
Experience
things, not over
learn from
things,
the
right?
pain.
Go through it.
Yeah.
Not ever be a victim.
Yeah.
Or feel like you're a victim.
Good advice.
I mean,
To feel it a little bit, but
And I don't like to use that word, but I think
of being a victim.
there's a lot of people in the world that are women, gay, the gays, and trans people that I noticed that want to be more of a victim, make people feel sorry for it versus
because
like
it's easier than
striving and sticking up for who they are and who they want to be, and like instead of like them sticking up for themselves, they want to say
it's their fault.
And see, I don't even
And
know
really,
how we feel is.
I don't even know how to say
decision.
it like that because
how we feel is our decision. You know,
what
if
you
want to get through
that
something,
is true.
it's up to you.
Yeah,
You know,
the
how
cards
you
you're
move
dealt. I mean, it's like playing.
You don't
It's
tell
like
me how
playing
to feel.
a fierce game of fucking Uno or Rummy or something. You know, like the
Yeah.
cards you're dealt are the cards you're dealt. You know?
Maybe it hurts when I didn't get the right card, but that's
can-
on me to decide how I feel about it.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, like take those stings, take those like little, take the blows. And use them. I mean, seriously, like I don't want to sugarcoat things and just say like it gets better.
No, I mean it's harder
because guess what, it doesn't.
Because all that
It
you guys
really
straight
doesn't.
to deal with.
Like having to deal with like being openly queer, openly trans, in modern society, like it comes and goes in waves.
Certainly does help when
you know.
Sometimes
it
helps when you're it helps when you're high. It's good. I'm only friends with people who are high. That's what JJ always says. I'm like, well, thank you. Okay.
So I have a more refined way of saying that, and I say all my friends are beautiful and talented.
Everyone has their own beauty and talent in my eyes. But like, man, she's like, no, you gotta be high around me. Like, thank God, I guess attractive. Because I was a really close call there.
Shoot.
She's like, I don't know how this look is. Like, I really don't know we can be friends.
Read.
So I changed my outfit.
All right, let's take a break.
Well, I'll take a cheers to
1,
you.
2, 3.
Yeah,
I appreciate
well said.
you.
I appreciate
And
you too.
so onward and upward and getting in the butt hurt.
Downward dog.
To butt hurt.
Hell yeah. Ooh, I just went to the health clinic today, girl. Got all my tests.
Ready for
done.
Chicago.
Ready.
Back to you,
That's
Nate.
Here you go. Here's your champagne.
I think I could be a motorologist. Or
A motorologist?
baby,
What is that?
You can be whatever you want to be.
He did say that, but I don't know if he means it.
Thank you.
Wait, what is that?
A
Can you
weather
describe it?
person.
Cheers. Cheers to you and motorology.
You remember like I said before, you don't get this far without getting this far.
You don't
You don't get this far without getting this low.
How low can you go?
That's what I've been saying, little baby. So, anyways,
What I've been saying is that,
Welcome back.
you know what, I think you should take control.
Ooh, say less. She's been trying to get this for a minute. You know
I have been. I got a light for it and everything.
Say that's why we're here. Do you not know that? Gosh, take a hint.
So now I get to ask the questions.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
It made me feel special.
Oh. I'll do that in a way that makes me feel special too.
Yay! He's so like you. Yes.
Well, what made you invite me onto your podcast?
What made me invite you on my podcast is the other night when we were having another podcast and Judy was asking me, fuck, Jesus Christ, what she asking me?
Who was your influences and stuff?
Who was your influence? And it was her, and then quickly, right after I said her, it was you. You taught me how to navigate my life as a gay man. And Judy has taught me how to navigate my life as a woman.
Wow, you are blessed beyond belief.
I have been.
I like the way you worded that.
I had the
get what you're saying about
opportunity.
that.
I've had to ran into so many job interviews where people have said to me, after you hired me, further in the future now, hearing, we've hired people like you, and I just don't think people like you would do well here.
Oh.
But then I go back and think, how the hell did Nate Carden, out of anyone that is the hardest person to appease, hire me?
Oh, I ask myself that all the time.
And you said, Judy, my best friend ever, Judy was the first person to ever say she in my life.
Yes.
And with both of those things, is you gave me an opportunity to have a career, and you gave me an opportunity to understand that I could be seen as more than just a confused gay man. That I could be a powerful woman, and I could
we both accepted you,
and I could be a powerful artist
in different ways, and I believed in you in different ways.
Absolutely.
And
I was definitely very. I remember being very. I will use the word forceful in encouraging you to live your full truth. I can remember many times in the salon environment where, you know, I would ask you, like, are you identifying? How are you identifying? You know, that is not going to change my perspective on you as an individual, but I think that it would open more opportunities, especially mentally and just socially, for you if you were to be honest with yourself. But of course I couldn't force anything like that on you.
I'll believe you, a woman, to let her feel like it was okay to be a woman. You know,
Perhaps,
just from her perspective, because I know she's very.
Well, I mean, I remember when you started calling JJ she, and JJ had not yet told me that she was identifying by she, her pronouns.
She told me that, and I said, "Oh, I apologize. Is that not what you want?" You know,
I was confused, and I was like, I was even a little mad at you because I was like, I mean, to be honest, because I didn't understand, you know, because on one hand I was like, well, this is my baby,
and also it's like you didn't know if I was forcing something or like, you know what I'm saying, and I get that. Well, and my child's trans too, so, and I've always been like, what do you want? What do you want? You know. So I apologized. I was like, this isn't what you want. She was like, no, I love that you called me that because you saw me as that. Yeah. But only because I meant what I said. Right. Not because she wanted it. It
wasn't novelty.
Well, I meant what I saw. I saw it.
And even deeper way, the salon gave me the name JJ. It wasn't something I chose, but it's something that stuck, and I loved it.
I love it. It's so you. I love it. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
And you,
do you feel good about it?
No, I love it so hard. And I love the fact so hard that a real woman, when I say real woman, like human.
Well, I mean,
human being that literally, when I think of the epitome of a woman, is her strong, independent, powerful and beautiful. No, like she is that bitch. You are that bitch.
And I don't see myself well that way, but
and you know, for a good few years, like when I got so much of this like hype power from you too, I created this little demon. I did. And you know what? I say this
rampant.
Thank
Streets.
God. Thank
Out in the streets.
Thank
Out
God
in the
that you
streets.
all.
Chasing her around.
Thank
Yeah.
God that you
Yeah.
all.
I
Thank
was
God
like,
that
what?
you all did.
My hands are out of this. I
Judy's
can't.
fine. I'm like,
Just
I'm
sow
kidding.
those
She was,
oats, baby.
she was wild, but also like that's when I was wild too. And like I just leaned back and was like, it's
Y'all
her.
were wild.
It's her. But
Y'all
like
were
I got
wild
to be
together.
like wild with it. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, it's JJ. You know?
Well,
I mean,
think
for
about
real.
it. Think about it in this way. You two gave someone else an opportunity, and that opportunity was to live life the way that you, I think, feel like
I was trying to
you
find
would.
myself
You
again.
would if you
are
were
so much like
to
me.
never find a spouse or have kids or all these things.
Bingo.
Like I was able to live your old single life, and
You took me back
And
to
I
what
feel
I
like
was
you-
11 years ago.
you two
Yeah.
both
Yes.
were protecting your two's self. I was your all's youth, and you're like recreating.
Not recreating. I think that we just like we saw
You're
we
prote-
saw
you were
beauty in
protecting
you.
and-
We related to you because
You were
you're a lot
protecting.
like
You
us.
two were both protecting me,
Yeah.
in a way because I was so much like.
like wild, naive. Yeah.
I don't think we were.
But also,
No,
well,
but
you-
also wanted you to live your life.
Make mistakes, bro.
But it was just, it
You
was
can't help
like,
but care.
I'm not upset. I'm not upset about it.
like
No, no,
I've
but I
been
understand
there,
why
I've
you
done
guys were
this.
frustrated with me and my behavior.
Yeah.
And I think even with each other because
Well, honey,
we both were frustrated
that
with
had
each other
nothing.
over her.
That
But
had
regardless-
nothing to do with a transition or
No, I
gender
know.
No,
identity.
it was care.
That had to do with you being a bullheaded bitch.
No,
That's
and
what
I don't
that
care.
had to
I
do
don't care
with.
what you got between your legs. That
Like,
is a fact.
Yes, seriously. You were here.
You a turd and a
shit.
half.
You were here.
Yeah,
shit.
You a turd.
You
and a
were
half.
like, you can't
You-
tell me shit. You
I
cannot
know.
tell me shit.
And by the way, at the end of the day,
and
I
these,
know.
these old people, like, oh my god,
Well,
I can't.
Can you?
The day that she said to me, I was in the middle,
What did she
like
say to you?
she was apprenticing with me, right? So I'm like highlighting some bitch's hair, and I'm like in the zone, and like on the radio, Britney Spears comes on, and so I start like humming along or whatever.
What'd she say?
This little cunt says, "Oh, you know Britney Spears? I just thought that was like so after your time or something like that." And I
In front of everyone, and he went. He said. Comes back and says, "You want to know what?" In front of everyone, you want to know what? Your time. You want to know what? Bitch, she was my time, and everyone's just like looking, and I'm like,
Oh, baby.
okay, so how you? So the technique,
How
right?
that's
And he
supposed to
was like, you know what? I need you to go to the back.
I'm gonna need you
I
to
need to
go.
leave. And then you know
Meanwhile-
what? After
meanwhile-
I left the salon, after all that, and I was like, not leaving that day, but in general, I was like, damn.
Why she? It was
I
Britney Spears
feel
and
like if I can make Nate Carden of all people flustered.
She,
Oh,
you know what? You know
so
what?
that wasn't
right.
the
You know what?
only time.
Loved it.
My God.
Loved it. And
I did love it. I did
So
love
she
it
loved it too. She
because
loves
like
flustering people.
yeah, like kept me on my toes.
Yeah, she does.
But
no,
also,
why was
like,
my outfit? She was like, "Oh, do you think you're a little old for that? To wear that?" Like, and I was like, she's like, "You look like you're like comfortable. And it's either you're comfortable or you look like you're a little too old for that outfit kind of vibe." And I was like, "Bitch, I wear
Like,
whatever the fuck
do
I
you-
want."
do your
Did
feet
ever
hurt,
see-
girl?
I was like, and now I'm like, what are those Uggs about, girl? It's like 90 degrees
Well,
out.
these
Why are you
little
wearing
flaps.
Uggs? Because they're comfortable. Like she was like, she would make fun of me.
She
for
loves
being-
it. She loves a
I'm
read.
like, she's like,
She
no,
loves a
she's
read.
like, you're right. I know. I'm sorry. Like, take the Uggs off, girl. You're wearing a skirt. Is it comfortable? You're a little old for that.
If you like it, I love it.
No, I mean, like, I don't care about stuff like that, but if you're gonna poke at me, I'm gonna poke back.
Yeah.
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 And then I was like, oh, baby. She's
It's-
like, you can see like Brittany. My God. You know that? You know Brittany?
When the
Oh,
student
baby.
thinks they are the teacher.
No, but now
No,
that it's
but
all
listen.
set, now that it's all set and done.
Yeah, all set and done.
All
All
set.
These
set
These
and done.
these two teachers
Have been taught
I
by you.
have been. I want you to know this student has listened to a lot more than you think.
No, you know what? You taught me a lot, though. You have. You taught me a lot, and you brought me back from the dark, and you You put a smile on my face every goddamn day, so I'll take that.
This
You
is
really,
true.
you really do.
This
You
is
like,
true.
you have a way of making people fucking smile, even when they don't want to. And oh,
Whether
baby,
we're
baby.
laughing at you or with you.
Yeah, either way, it's a lot of fun.
At least you're looking at me.
Yes, girl. No, but really.
I'm just over here like, I don't know what to do with